Hey, what's up guys? It's Josh here. I'm here with Coach Matt, and we're gonna go over this week's Tabata workout. Now, I know what you're wondering. Yes, Matt does carry these dumbbells with him all the time. He's just ready to go. So for this workout, we have 5 groups of 2 exercises. You're gonna go 20 seconds of hard work, 10 seconds to switch. We're gonna do 4 sets of each, and then we're gonna move on to the next group, and we're gonna go through that one time. You ready, Coach?
Ready.
Okay, so we're gonna start with our squat presses. You're gonna get 2 dumbbells right there at your shoulders. Deep breath in on the way down. Throw those dumbbells up, pushing that air out at the top here. Try to keep those elbows up. Nice tall posture as you sit in that chair. Push those knees apart. Try to spread the floor with those feet. Deep breaths, really throw those dumbbells up. Our second exercise is our pulse squat. So, down. We're not gonna go all the way down. We're not coming all the way back up here. We're really gonna work those quads and those glutes on this one. So you're gonna stay up and down as quickly as you can. Of course, as you're getting tired, if you need to, you can come all the way up out of that squat for a second, come back down when you're ready. So we're gonna work those 2 exercises for 4 sets, then we're gonna move on. For our second group of exercises, we're gonna do some core work here. So we're going down to the floor. Now, we're gonna start with our V-ups here. So with our V-ups, Matt's arms and legs are extended, and then he's gonna crunch up, pulling his feet up and his hands up, trying to touch them together if he can. Notice how he's pulling at those toes as well, which is awesome. He's pulling his shoulders up off the floor, pressing his lower back into the floor here. Now, if this is a little too challenging, you can also bend those knees and pull your knees in as you're reaching and crunching here. The second option, or the third option really, is to do our McGill crunch. So for the McGill crunch, one leg's gonna be bent, the other leg's straight here. Matt's driving this foot into the floor, driving that leg into the floor. His hands are palms down against the floor under the small of his back. And he's gonna crunch up here like he's trying to take his nose to the ceiling. And he's only going as far as he can before he feels his lower back pressing into his hands here. So it seems like a small range of motion, but he's really working those abdominals here. Now, for the isometric hold for this one, you have a couple options. If you're doing the V-up, you can hold in this crunch position, wall those abs, and really focus on your breathing. You can also go out into what we call our hollow hold here. So those shoulders, pull those shoulders up off the floor. Yeah, there we go. So Matt's reaching with those arms and legs, abs are walled up nice and tight. We're ready to take a chop. He's always ready for it, folks. The third option, if you do the McGill crunch, is to just hold that isometric crunch here, taking it up. Deep breaths here as you're holding that position. Elbows are pulled up like you're trying to touch them together in front of you. For our third group of exercises, we're gonna start with some push-ups. This set's gonna be fun, folks. So, you're gonna go down, working those push-ups. You have a few options here. Down from those toes, up from those toes. You can go down from your toes, lower those knees and press up from your knees. Again, down from your toes, up from your knees. You can also work from your knees here. You can also work that suspension trainer chest press if you'd like as well. The second exercise is gonna be some pulse push-ups. So Matt's gonna go not all the way down. He's not gonna come all the way back up. So he's gonna stay even a little shorter, Matt. And say, yeah, right there, pull, 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 pull. There we go, up and down. In that sweet spot here, squeezing those hands together. Dude, 65 years old and strong as everybody, man. I'm telling you. Okay, and then we're gonna move on to our fourth group of exercises. We're gonna start with our 2-way rows. So on our suspension trainer in that moving plank position, Matt's palms are turned down. He's gonna pull his chest up towards his hands. So his hands go right towards his armpits. Then he's gonna turn his palms up and he's gonna pull his hands right towards his ribs. So hands down towards the armpits, hands up toward those ribs here. For that isometric hold on the second exercise, Matt's gonna get up into that hold here. Shoulders are down and away. He's squeezing those shoulder blades. His ribs are tucked. His abs are walled up. Glutes are squeezed. Kneecaps are pulled up toward the hips here. Toes are pulled up. And he's just holding that strong batwing plank position here for that full 20 seconds. If you feel yourself falling away from your hands, you can put one foot back or move both feet back to make it a little bit lighter. We really want to get a good contraction, like you're squeezing that tensile between those shoulder blades. Then for our last group of exercises, we're gonna start with our step through lunges. So Matt's gonna step forward and then step back. Notice how right now his right leg is planted. He's stepping with that left leg, stepping forward, deep breath in, push that air out as he comes up, stepping back, deep breath in, push that air out as he comes back up out of that. The second exercise, we're gonna do that pulse lunge here. So staying on that, keeping that leg planted. He's squeezing that back glute nice and tight. He's not going all the way down. He's not coming all the way back up. Again, we're gonna be working that quad and that glute of that front leg on this one as well. You're gonna do one set on one leg and then the next set on the other leg. So you're gonna get 2 sets in on each leg. Okay, that's our Tabata workout for this week. Great job, man.